Okay, hello everyone. Let us now discuss the drawing aids. Okay, what are drawing aids? So drawing aids are the tools that will help us or assist us in creating drawings in AutoCAD. Okay, so let's start with the grid and also the snapping tool. Okay, so the grid, what you see right here, these vertical and horizontal lines, that is our grid, right? So if I go to the status bar right here on the bottom, if I click this, no more grid. You cannot see it already. Okay, so if I turn that on, so that can be a guide for us in creating drawings. Okay, so what does snap do? So let's say if we create a rectangle right here. Okay, we have a rectangle. And let's say I want to create a circle where the center is this corner of the rectangle. Okay, let's see. We type in C. Okay, so as you can see, once I move closer to the corner, the cursor automatically goes there. So that makes sure that the cursor is really on that intersection that right there on the corner. Okay, so I can just create my circle after after that has been established. Okay, so let's say for example that we turn off the snap. Okay, this is the snap button right here. So let's say for example that you turn it off. Okay, you really go to the settings and object snap, you turn it off. Okay, if you turn off object snap, because this rectangle is an object, anything you draw in AutoCAD is an object. So if I create a circle right there, as you can see, there's no more of that rectangular green rectangle, right? There's no more of that. So you could just eyeball it, but it's not really that reliable. You could be off by a certain amount, like an infinitesimally small amount, but it's still off. So the snapping option is very crucial. For example, very high accuracy work, like for example in geodetic engineering, we are dealing with boundaries of lots, and it's very important that our measurements are accurate. So we must take advantage of this snapping tool in order for us to maintain our accuracy or not lose some of the accuracy of our data. Okay, so if we turn on snap settings again, 3D object snap. Okay, so like that, I turn it on, and as you can see, you can see right there, this green rectangle already appears. Then if that is established, then I can now I it guarantees that our cursor is directly on top of that corner right there. Okay, so if I click that, okay, so we can be certain that the center is right there. Okay, so that is the snap. Okay, and the grid is also helpful. Let's say in snapping, let's say we turn on grid snap. I turned on the grid snap. Okay, polar snap is different than grid snap. So let's use a grid snap for now because we're talking about the grid. So let's say L, if you want to create a line, as you can see, as I move my cursor, it automatically goes to the intersections of the grid. So it's useful if depending on your application. Okay, so if I turn this off, so your cursor is free again to move. But if you turn it on, it automatically goes to the intersections. Okay, so that's pretty nice. And you can also adjust the spacing of the, as you can see here, you can adjust the spacing of the grid. Let's say we want 5 every 5 and major line every 2. Okay, let's try that. So as you can see here, the major line is the much more opaque one. Okay, so let's just reset it to the default. So 10 10, and then major line every, let's just set it to 10. Okay, so there you have it. The more opaque ones are the major lines, and the ones in between are our spacing. Okay, Okay, so that's it for the grid and the snap. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.